So you find me back, I've just been photographing waterfalls up the road, and this episode is going to be very much a grab and go, and it's going to be a very short episode because of that. I was driving back down the road, the single track road, and eventually into 2 lanes from the Upper Falls area, and there's a scene. I took a photograph over there with nice white bungalows and a hut looking up the valley, or down the valley, and then drove a little bit further on and went, oh, this is fantastic. So you've got the white hut over there, and you've got these flagstaff lilies, I think they're called, or flag lilies, something like that. Nice yellow. And then the peak beyond, and I think it's Glen Nevis. If I'm wrong, I'm going to let you know. It's probably one of the ones beside Glen Nevis. I shall put it here, but I'm going to take the picture. And what I'm doing is I want to make sure everything is sharp. And I've taken some images already with the filter, and I'm going to take the filter. I'm going to take the filter system off because you know me, I don't like photographing through plastic. Now what's happened is, as I'm talking to you, the sun is going in, so I'm focusing on the lilies in the front. Okay. Making sure the exposure is right, but I'm just going to point at where I'm focusing, which is there, and take the image. If they're in shadow, it doesn't really matter so much. And then I'm going to take the focus and exposure near the top of the mountain. So I'm just going to say I'm focusing there first. Right, then make sure it is actually focused and see what the exposure is like. So I might take a couple of exposures because of the bright cloud behind. So that one's not too bad, it's very bright. So I'm just going to take the exposure down, take a picture again. And I'm just getting a little bit of peaking burnout just round the top of that hill there. And that looks okay to me. So I can blend those images together and get a really good image. So I'm just going to come down to another little image so I can make sure everything blends nicely. And it's the woods just behind the hut. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. And just see how they come out. And I have those nicely exposed and hopefully nice and sharp and crisp. Well, these lilies are nice. They're giving a nice blast of colour. I'm wondering whether to get in closer and have them very, very close up and in focus, and then the rest out of focus. But the chances are I'll get my feet wet because they grow in water. I'm going to give it a try. I'll put this back on the camera just now. So I'm going to go a bit further forward. A bit wary about what I'm standing on. I might need to extend the tripod legs. And the chances of me getting good bracketing are negligible now because it's so soft. No, it's not soft underneath at all. That's really good. So now, oh, that's nice. That looks nice. So again, bringing the exposure and focus to what's in front of me. So make sure, first of all, the plastic thing in front is okay. Do I want the plastic thing in front? Ooh, not really. Get that out of the way. Oh, it just so happens, yeah, that's it. Right, focusing on the lilies. Exposure is slightly high, so I'm just going to take the exposure down. Take a second picture. Right, that's perfectly exposed. There's no burnout. It's looking lovely. And now I can raise my focus to almost the top of the mountain up there. So I use my finger just to say where I'm focusing. And again, I'm getting bothered by flies, so I'm not going to be here very long. Lock the focus in that area there. And I'm underexposing quite a bit because of the cloud behind. And that's come out absolutely perfect. So that is a perfect exposure. I'm hoping it'll make a perfect image. The building's off to the side. I've got a bit of tree in here, maybe balancing. We'll see how that comes out. And yes, I did actually leave the boot open because Duke's in the back there and I don't want it overheating. And I'm just over there. It's deathly quiet, there's hardly anybody around. So I'm not worried about people stealing stuff from the back of my car when I'm not looking. Wouldn't do it in the city, no chance. But here, it's all different. So, I seem to have just killed a bug. Ooh. There we go. It wasn't dead, it was just a bit gungy. So, that's that. Camera back in the bag. And that was a quick, accessible photograph. I'm parked here. I was taking the photograph over there. Very accessible. It's quite a quiet road as well, so I don't have to worry about traffic. He says just as a car comes along the road. It's now 10 past midday, so the first tourists that went up to the upper falls will be coming back now, heading down the road. So you pretty much guarantee on this road in the morning there's nothing coming down, everything's going up. And then in the afternoon you got a bit of a mix in either direction. By the time we get to the evening, it's going to be a case of pretty much everything's coming down the way, because it's a dead-end road. One way in, one way out, and the main view, the main attraction is Steel Falls, which is up and round the corner and up the valley, and it's park the car and then walk in, and that's not very accessible, so I'm not doing that as part of accessible photography. I don't think it's right. I want my videos to be predominantly very accessible stuff. So I'm waffling a bit because this is a really short video because it just took one image. That's it. So I hope you're not disappointed that you're not getting my usual visiting all over the place and taking lots of pictures. But that's me. I'm going to go and get some lunch because I'm hungry. I've only had some, what were they, Rice Krispie type things. I don't even know what my cereal is, you know that. But I need lunch, so I'm going to get lunch. So thank you for watching. Most videos are longer than this, but if you liked what you saw anyway, please click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and remember to ring that bell. I don't like saying this, but apparently it helps boost the channel, and YouTube will show more people my product, and hopefully we'll get it to a better, wider audience of people who might be wanting to see it. So please subscribe and like, and I shall see you again later. Remember, get out, take photographs, and have fun.